What up, guys? So, it's me again. So, if you followed me on Instagram, you found out that I just watched Rambo Last Blood. And I gotta say, from a guy coming that hasn't watched any of the Rambo movies, that's my second favorite movie of the year. The first one being John Wick 3, which I also haven't seen the other two movies until after I saw John Wick 3. So, yeah. And really I gotta say with this movie, like even though it's like very short, it was a pretty straightforward plot, and also with it being, and some people also think that it was very basic. Like to me, like with how basic the plot is, I think that it was executed very well, and really just with how brutal the kills were, it was just very epic to see. And really, like with this one being the last one as they promoted it, it did seem like the very last one to me. And really it was also pretty neat with how they were, with how in the credits that they did show all of the past Rambo movies and all of those historic moments, and that makes me want to go watch the entire Rambo franchise. So props to Lionsgate for that. But yeah, like now really going into the movie, like it would actually, like I'm actually surprised that this didn't get a adult only rating with the touchy subjects that they went on. Because really, like, I really wasn't expecting it to be that dark of a film, and really, like, with the whole critics, and really there's only two main negative things I've heard about this movie, which is one being too violent, and two, of course, has to do with the SJWs saying that they portrayed Mexicans as being evil. Now, to me, I thought really for the two criticisms for that, for the too violent criticism, I gotta say, what did you expect? It's a Rambo movie. It's supposed to be very actiony and violent, which kind of does also think about where you think about like really how soft the world is now, and this is coming from a 19-year-old. So for people who are like 30 and up, who are like younger, like really from I would say 30s, and really people who are very political and very sensitive. This is coming from a 19-year-old, so think about that while you sleep. And for the Mexicans being portrayed as evil, like they do realize that there are actual Mexican drug cartels and all that, and it's really just like a movie. There has to be a conflict for the hero of the movie, and he really even though if it does go that basic route of it having to go to the Mexican sex trade being evil, dude, of course it's going to be evil, and of course sex trafficking is bad. That's the thing that I don't get about SJWs. They always seem to think about pick one side over the other. Same thing with the people for most people who are anti-SJW, like Todd Phillips, they seem to me always choose one side of the coin, while I choose the middle road. For example, where for elements with fire, water, earth, and air, they're completely different in every way, but if you do look in the middle ground, they could make something delicious as tea. You have fire heating up the tea. You have the water that makes the liquid of the tea. You have the rocky earth bits that make the taste of the tea, and you have the air that cools the tea, which does make kind of the perfect tea. And really, I think that's what is wrong, and really that's what I mean when I say that I'm always in the middle road when it comes to politics, because I can see one way and then I can go see the other, and then I can see really what decision can be done to actually fulfill what can also totally fulfill the both sides of the coin. So really, once again, this is coming from a 17-year-old, and a 19-year-old, and really it seems, and really that's really the kind of the fun part about the world. If we were all the same, I actually want to ask you guys a question. If we were all the same, would the world be entertaining to you, or would it be boring? Think about this. And what I mean is, think about this. We all have the same ideals, we all agree on the exact same thing, and we all make the exact same movies. Do you think that world would be fun or boring? Because I personally think that would be boring. So, yeah, if you made it this far, I'll put in the title, guess I'll name the title Thoughts on Rambo, and really the two going over what's wrong with both SJWs and what's wrong with anti-SJWs, and why we should go in the middle road or something like that. But yeah, really for my rating on Rambo, it is a I would say give it a 9 out of 10. So yeah, this is Jeffrey going off, and for those, right, update on dance videos. Really, I'm recording this on the phone right now. So really, once I get a new laptop, I'll be able to make new dance videos, because I'm actually having a few ideas, because usually I do political issues through dance. So yeah, for those of you who are wondering about dance videos, until I get a new laptop, you're going to get comic book news from me. So yeah, you see. So yeah, until then, you're getting movie reviews and really news from me. So yeah, for those. So yeah. So this is Jeffrey signing off, and see you soon.